apologize, but not really, for the blasting AC and the blasting fan, but it is very hot out. It's 100 degrees, and I have to get ready. Why? I was trying to get the lid off of my Excedrin. Apparently, I put it on sideways. It's already child-proof, which is enough of a challenge for me. I put it on sideways and it didn't want to come off. Anyways, I have a meeting at 1 with these like legal advocate from school, and it's so fucking hot out, and all I can think is like, I don't want to go out in this weather. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Want to see what I bought? Or what I had Epps buy me when he was just at Walmart? I said, buy the cheapest black box dye you can find. And he said, yes, ma'am. Anyways, I didn't post yesterday because yesterday sucked. Yesterday fucking sucked. Okay, so first of all, I couldn't fall asleep until like literally like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know why. Like, I honestly don't know why. There was nothing really keeping me up other than like the fear that if I took some kind of sleeping medicine that I was gonna sleep really late. So I just laid there and flipped and fucking flopped around and just couldn't fall asleep. But then something really fun happened where at the literal ass crack of dawn, I got shook, whatever, awake by the sound of a road crew or whatever the fuck it is, like people that work for the city that like work on the roads and stuff, busting up fucking, like the distinct sound of, what is it, a jackhammer directly in front of my house, busting up the sidewalk so they can replace it. And it was like the second that the sun started rearing its fucking ugly ass. Is that the right word for that? Don't tell me. Is that a fucking hive? Listen, I like my ugly sidewalk. I like my ugly sidewalk. Just like I like the fact that my front yard is moss and my backyard is mildly overgrown. It's good for the butterflies and the bees and the fireflies. It's good for them to have a mildly overgrown yard. It is. I like it. Do the people that are walking down the street and fucking trip and almost break their fucking neck like it? No, but I like it. Oh my God. Oh my God, Pepto-Bismol is supposed to help with a stomach ache. You tell me why I just ate a Pepto-Bismol chewable and drank a fucking Reign. And I didn't even chug the Reign. Oh, okay, I will have you know, it has only been a few seconds since the last time that I filmed. I just took like maybe 3 large swallows of it. I feel sick. What do you mean if you do one stupid fucking thing, it cancels out your medicine? What do you mean? All I can think about is the fact that it's so hot out. It's so hot out. And I'm going to have to go out in it. I'm going to have to go out in it. I'm going to have to be out in this with my belly that's very not happy with me right now because of the amount of fucking rain I put on top of my Pepto. It's not that big of a deal. My body needs to chill the fuck out. Get with the fucking program, bitch. We don't care. Listen, life does not care that you hurt, so shut the hell up. My tummy. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. If it was like a appointment for me, I would just be like, fuck it, I'll reschedule. But it's an appointment for D, so we are going. Anyways, what else did I have to say? Oh, yesterday, I'm really actually nervous. I dug out one of my cameras and I charged it up last night because I think I'm going to start using it to vlog again because I had a very scary moment yesterday. I am currently making a Sims video that at this point is 30 minutes long. I thought it was going to have to be cut back a lot because, guys, I made the entire SpongeBob cast minus Mr. Krabs and Plankton because I just didn't feel like making them, though I do plan at some point to make them because I feel like they would spice things up a lot in the house. But listen, I had to go back and like crop a bunch of shit from the Sims video that I have been working on because Patrick, like my Patrick character, in my save file, when he goes to the bathroom, he takes all of his clothes off. like a fucking girl wearing a romper at a music festival. He goes to the bathroom, even if he's peeing standing up, he's butt naked. And I didn't realize this until I was watching my video back last night, and I'm like watching footage of my other Sims standing in the hallway talking to each other, and there's his bare ass right behind them. I already had to re-upload one video recently because my Sims' boobs were visible and I didn't realize it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And the thing is, like, I play with Wicked Whims, so it's all there. The full package. Everything is out there. All that just to say, you know the sound when a camera lens is like adjusting to what it's about to take a picture of? You know what I mean? Like that very like robotic, like listen, I'm not good at sound effects. I'm not, my 11-year-old. That sound was coming from my phone camera. It scared the literal piss and shit out of me. And not only that, while that was happening, I was looking at my screen so I could see what the camera was seeing. And it was like violently vibrating. And I was like, now is the end, let her ass go in peace. So I started to panic and busted out one of my cameras, and I got it all charged up, and I really want to start using it because it's my really small one that I really like. Guys, I literally thought that my phone's ass was about to die. And in my opinion, if my phone's camera goes, the whole fucking phone is no good. The phone is no good if I can't use the camera. Which I have insurance on my phone, like insurance in case something happens to it. But I've already told you guys the really scary story of the guy that came to my house to fix my phone, and it was probably like 7 fucking years ago, but it's still living rent free in my brain, and I don't even know if that's the way that Verizon still does it. Like, has somebody come to your house rather than you like taking your phone to like an authorized like person that accepts their insurance? Just throw the whole fucking phone away. That's kind of been their approach here recently. I can't remember what I did to one of my phones, but they were like, just ship it back, we'll send you a new one. We're not even gonna fucking bother repairing. I don't know, it scared the shit out of me. And by the way, I'm basically doing a Big Brother with my SpongeBob characters. I'm not actually controlling them. I'm letting them do whatever the hell they want to do. And I put these like different lot challenges on the lot. Like I made their lot haunted, cursed, and made it have creepy crawlies like spiders and stuff. Thus far, nothing has happened. So I think I might swap out cursed. Oh no, what was it? It was spooky, cursed, and mold. Mold was the other one. I'm thinking about swapping out cursed for creepy crawlies to watch them like deal with spiders and stuff. But thus far, nothing's happened. And I was like worried going into it that the mold challenge was gonna like kill them too quickly. Nothing's happened. Not one single creepy doll or like dead hand has grown out of the ground on their lot. I'm so pissed about it. still feel my Pepto sloshing around in my belly. I cannot fucking girl boss under these conditions. Oh my God. Anyways, all that just to say, like, after my phone threw its little tantrum, like my camera freaked out and everything, it didn't do it again, and it hasn't done it since. But I will fucking say, I just went to save the clip of me doing my eye makeup, and I got an error message, and I thought, bitch, you better fucking not. You better fucking not. I just have a question. So we had this discussion around Christmas time. My grandma gave me white diamonds, like the whatever her name is, white diamonds. And I love the way that it smells on her, but it smells like absolute ass on me. I found this at a thrift store. It's Clinique Happy, if you can't read it because of the lighting. I found this at a thrift store for like $1. I was going to wear it to this meeting, and then I remembered that a few days ago I put this on and I absolutely fucking hated the way that it smelled on me. Why does this stuff smell so good on older women? This and white diamonds smells so good on older women, like 50 plus. But me and like a few other women that I have talked to all said that it doesn't smell as good on them as it does on like their grandma or their mom. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. I even tried like spraying it on my clothing rather than like my skin, because I'm like, maybe it's like mixing with the enzymes of my skin and it just isn't pleasing to me. I don't know. Like, why does this shit smell so good on my grandma, on my aunts, on my mom, and I put it on myself, and I'm like, it smells like rubbing alcohol and like nasty potpourri. We're gonna wear this instead. It's Bath and Body Works Cozy Sunday Morning. It's not my favorite, but it's also not my least favorite. I have to be careful too. Oh, it does smell really good. Kind of has like it's like a fresh, showery berry scent to it. Anyways, that's my first world problem for the day. Perfume doesn't smell as good on me as it does on like the older women in my life. Or like if I'm walking through the grocery store, like I'll smell it on somebody and I'm like, I know that smell. Why can't it smell like that on me? All right, we're gonna head out, and then when I get home, we're gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna charge up the GoPro while Dee and I are gone. I was thinking about it like the other day. I was like, I literally brought my fucking phone into the pool. Like, nothing bad happened, but it could have happened. And I was like, we have a fucking GoPro. I did not have to do any of that. I just got home and I am fucking burning up. I'm trying to remember if my hair needs to be clean, because it definitely isn't. I haven't washed it in like 3 days, and then I just wore a wig out in 90-degree weather. So it's definitely not clean. It's definitely oily and sweaty as shit. Anyway, this says apply to clean, dry hair. Do not shampoo immediately before coloring. If hair is very soiled or has heavy buildup or styling aids, shampoo 24 hours before application. I love when I give Mrs. Potato Head. So Epps just came into the room and we were talking, and I was telling him, like, my hair dye says don't dye your hair if it's too dirty, but also don't dye your hair if it's too clean. So what do I do? Because let me tell you something, bitch. If I fucking wash my hair now and I look at the clock and I'm like, okay, 24 hours from now, I'll dye my hair. No, I fucking won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. I make plans to do things all the time. And I don't do them. Like, I literally, this is the scenario that's going to play out one way or another. I'm going to tell myself, I'll wash my hair and in 24 hours I'll dye. No, you fucking won't. And in two to 3 days, you'll dye it. Like, that'll be the way that this fucking works out. So I was telling Epps, like, the instructions on my hair dye say, like, don't dye your hair if it's too clean, but also don't dye your hair if it's too dirty. I look like a psychotic fucking Betty doll. But anyways, and he's like, do it. Just do it. You are either my biggest enabler or my biggest hater. Fine line between the two. Are you encouraging me or praying for my downfall? Just kidding. Kind of. Please don't take me seriously. I like how I'm just sitting here sweating and my hair is just actively getting nastier and nastier after the instructions are like, Don't dye your hair if it's too nasty. So here's the thing. I do have plans for bleach. I do have bleach plans for my hair, for this part of my hair. I was going to do like a split dye pink, but I don't know if I want to sacrifice that much of energy. Well, my whole thing is like roots. Like, look at them roots that are grown out. I don't have it in me to keep up with roots. I don't have it in me to keep up with fucking roots. And the thought of having to do that on one whole side of my head just sounds like hell. It honestly just sounds like the most awful thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. At least right now it does. I would rather just buy a split dye wig. I like how serious I'm being while looking like this. I have used this dye like my whole life. Like, if I wasn't shoplifting the hair dye from Sally's, you have people like me to thank for the fact that the Sally's employees are fucking paranoid, because we would go in there and just shoplift everything. We just shoplifted everything. The amount of fucking lost revenue they had from me as a teenager is absolutely incredible. But if I was not shoplifting my dye and I was actually buying it with my hoarded lunch money, this is what I would get. This was the stuff that my dad's ex-wife, my ex-stepmom, would always bitch would end up on her towel. That hooker was so... I don't even know about her towels. I will never, ever be that emotionally attached to a towel or a shower curtain, ever. Because let me tell you something, bitch. Let me fucking tell you something. Now never mind that most of my towels are like cartoon-themed beach towels that I got on clearance because I have kids and because I'm cheap and poor. Let's like put that to the side. I'm just saying, I will never freak out about a bath towel like that woman did. Oh my God. Listen, when I was a little girl, her fucking prized possession was this like Kodak Easy Share digital camera. That was like her prized fucking possession. One of the first ever digital cameras that ever existed. That thing broke and she blamed me. That thing broke and she blamed me. And I can fucking tell you, like 25 years later, it wasn't me. I can tell you right now, it was not fucking me. Doesn't that sound like something that my little ass would have done? Oh, absolutely. I was a horrible kid. That sounds like something I would have done. She literally, like, I'll never forget her standing in my dad's backyard, holding this fucking camera, looking down at it. It won't turn on. She broke it because she's mad at me. And she probably still to this fucking day thinks that I broke her camera. I did not break your fucking camera. I did not break your fucking camera. I didn't touch your fucking camera. Okay? I look like a fucking Oompa Loompa over here having a mental breakdown. I look like the Johnny Depp version of fucking Willy Wonka right now. It's fine. It's not fine. I kind of hate it. Oh. I like how I'm just working up a sweat. Just working up a sweat so I can make it so this shit does not want to stay on my hair even more. I'm so glad to be wearing gloves. These nails, I've had them on since... not last Thursday, but the Thursday before that. I had full fucking confidence that these bitches were gonna fall off. They're still on. They're overgrown to the point that like my hair is getting stuck in them when I run them through my fingers, and it's fucking grossing me out. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna be very professional about this. I'll never forget when I went to beauty school and they were like, you have to use a brush to put on hair dye. I was like, there's no way in hell that I'm gonna learn how to do that. There's no way in hell that I'm ever gonna be able to learn how to put dye on with a fucking brush. You know what I mean? And now I have trouble doing it like this, and I haven't been to beauty school in years, but I think they successfully trained my brain. Oh my God, that's almost like that's the point of schooling. It worked. I'm accidentally gonna dye my shoulders. And you know what? It's fine. I'm just getting rid of my Sweeney Todd chops and also putting it on everything else. That's all that I'm doing. Did I ever tell you guys that when I don't look at my fucking arms? Okay. Did I ever tell you guys when I was in grade school, I would dye my hair black and then act all shy around my dad because I thought he was going to say something to me. Like, my mom didn't care if I dyed my hair. I could dye my hair any color that I wanted. She didn't give a shit. She didn't pay attention. Never even questioned where I got it from. Anyways, I would be like, and like fully like nervous, expecting him to say something to me about the fact that I dyed my fucking hair. He never said anything, and it was full the fuck on because he couldn't tell. There I was, risking a fucking record. Risking getting arrested for shoplifting. Being all around my dad thinking that I was going to get bitched at for dyeing my hair. He couldn't even fucking tell that I had put black dye over my naturally dark hair. He doesn't pay that much attention. He's a fucking man. Also, it was like one shade darker than what it naturally is. But it's like, what did I expect from the man who would send me to school with like the most mismatched clothes I'd ever seen in my life? Sorry, I was trying to get dye off of my thing. So I'm going to save the rest of my dye because I have a really big hint in my gut. I like that I dyed my hair or my ear. Just fucking give up for the day, bitch. Just go to bed. I'm going to save the rest of it because I'm stupid. Like, by the time that I get out of the shower, it's going to be like bad. But whatever. I just have this big feeling like I'm going to rinse my hair and it's going to dry and there's going to be like a patch of green. There's going to be like a patch of green somewhere. But I'll tell you guys, I really want to dye or bleach this part of my hair and dye it some shade of pink. I don't know why. Maybe leave it blonde for a little while. I don't know why. I have bleach, but I lent it to E's dad because he likes to bleach his beard and dye it different colors. I have this very big fear in the deep, dark depths of my wallet that I'm going to ask him for the bleach back, and he's either not going to know where it is or be like, yeah, I'll find it. I paid way too much for that. For it to get lost by that much for it. I mean, I paid like $25 for it, but like when you're a poor, that's a lot. And I'd really prefer to not have to rebuy it if I don't have to. But as soon as I get my hands on my bleach, I'm gonna bleach my that part of my hair. Look at my bald spot. Hi, girl. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I need to sit in the AC, and I will continue filming my hair. It's just gonna be in tomorrow's vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow.